In October of 2017, George Soros sponsored an event called the Brooklyn Conference. Pretty innocuous name, pretty innocuous time, not around an election. What was this event? Now, this event ostensibly focused on the intersection between art and social justice, which might sound really boring, kind of sounds boring to me. However, the left has always historically used media, entertainment, Hollywood, the arts to enact social change. So, okay, but who exactly did they have speak at this event? Who were the highlights? Who were the headliners? Great question. Keep in mind, you're contrasting the Brooklyn Conference right now with the fact that the left is telling you that you are anti-Semitic if you dare to criticize George Soros funding prosecutors who are so radically left that they won't actually even prosecute violent crimes against people in your own cities, your own neighborhoods, your own towns. You're anti-Semitic if you criticize George Soros, but George Soros funded the Brooklyn Conference, which highlighted as a speaker, headlining speaker, Linda Sarsour. That's right. Linda Sarsour, the former head of the Women's March. Linda Sarsour, who is a known anti-Semite, actually probably one of the most prominent anti-Semites in modern American politics, in current American politics. And it wasn't just Linda Sarsour. Alicia Garza, you might recognize that name because Alicia Garza is one of the founding members of the Black Lives Matter movement. Alicia Garza admits that she is a trained Marxist. A trained Marxist. These two women are some of the loudest anti-Jewish, anti-Israel, anti-Semitic activists that the left has embraced. Remember how long the left allowed Linda Sarsour to lead the Women's March? A really, really long time. The only reason they separated themselves from Linda Sarsour is when it became politically difficult for them. They weren't turned off by her views. They didn't really want to disassociate themselves with her. They just couldn't waste any more political capital because Republicans had them dead to rights. Linda Sarsour and Alicia Garza are rabid anti-Semites, rabid anti-Jewish. And George Soros' money, this was a Soros-backed conference, if you will. A Soros-backed conference where he gave his money directly to people who don't like Jewish people. Okay. So that changes just a little bit of this narrative. Funny how the left doesn't mention this when they claim that we can't criticize George Soros. But here's the thing. The left telling us that we can't criticize Soros or else we are anti-Semitic, they're not even trying to stop us from levying that criticism. It's not even about stifling us from using that phrase Soros-backed or identifying that association between Soros and the money that he gave to the campaigns of these prosecutors. It's not about your speech at all. This is where the left is actually trying to create a new category of moral crime in our nation.